You know, times are tough when you got to drive your Elantra out to the shooting range. Finally, have my gauge collection complete. So you start here with your 410, generally half-ounce shot, 2.5 inch. Then you get up to your 28 gauge here, 3/4 ounce shot. That's 2 3/4 inch. And then you've got your 20 gauge here. So these are 7/8 ounce for target loads. Your 16 gauge is my newest one here. This is a 1 ounce load. So you're packing the same as a 12 gauge target load now. And of course your 12 gauge, everyone knows that. Generally 1 ounce for target load. And 10 gauge. Now I do have lead shot for the 10 gauge, but we're just going to stick with steel because it's easier to get. So these are 1.5 ounce, 3.5 inch magnums. Now what I'm going to do is just shoot a few clays with each gauge, just for you guys to watch. Now I have hunted grouse and squirrel with every single gauge here, minus the 16 gauge. I have yet to hunt grouse with that. I love the 410 for chicken hunting, man. It is great. The needle gun. The 28 gauge, it's fine. It's a good step up. The 20 gauge is great. I love it. 16 gauge works for squirrels so far. Of course, the 12 gauge. And the 10 gauge. Now, as for shooting geese, obviously these are the two you're going to want to go with, but I have taken geese with a 20 gauge. Slug-wise, I do have slugs for every single gauge here, minus the 28. I have yet to find slugs for that. I would go 20 gauge and larger if you were going to go deer hunting, and obviously 10 gauge if you want to, go take out a Wendigo or something. But this video is mostly just going to be shooting them, check out the recoil, the distance, and maybe a little chat about the range and everything at the end. There's my cabin out there, my treehouse up in those trees. Well, we'll start off with the 410 here. I'm limited with range, because everything's covered in snow. So yeah, as long as you get them close, no recoil, basically nothing for recoil, but it'll still take them out at a certain range, of course. Seems strange to say move up to a 28 gauge. We'll try to put this next one out there a little further, I guess. .20 gauge time. You can start getting them a little further out now when you get to the 20 gauge. Not that the pellets are moving any quicker or any slower, but it is what it is. Goal! Okay. Try to get one out a bit further here. Ooh, just clipped her. I'll take it. Now we can move on to the 16 gauge. Ooh, yeah. This shotgun has a wildly light trigger. Go with your friends. Let's try something a little further out here. Ooh. Yep. That was out of the ballpark. I love this gun. It's so pretty. Everybody and their uncle's favorite gauge, the 12 gauge. I've been trying to stick with single shots for this. But the one after the 12 gauge, I don't have a single shot in that gauge yet. But let's take a look at the 12 gauge. Nothing kicks like a single shot. Oh yeah, hammered. Yeah. Oh, hey, 2 for 2. Okay, we'll go a little bit further here, as far as I can throw. Well, without throwing my shoulder out. Oh, oh yeah. I do love those partners. They're such nice guns. Now we get into the my favorite gauge, the 10 gauge. Yeah, that's spend some money. Alrighty. Oh, man, I love a 10 gauge. There we go. I love 10 gauges. Okay. See what kind of range I can get out of the 16 gauge here.